Good morning, I hope you're good, I hope you're well. We are back at it. It is 4:15 in the AM. It's another early start, and you're seeing another day in the life of. So plan for today, nice and simple. We're doing a load of wood chip, not bulky wood chip this morning to a power station. Then we're getting another load on and we're going up the tip. So going to try and get some GoPro footage today, some decent stuff. Should be a decent little day. I'm not going to talk too much because I just want to get on with it. So without any further ado, come with me, day in the life, let's hit the road. Well, you can tell the schools are back. Normal service has resumed on the roads. Traffic is everywhere. It is 6:38 in the morning and I'm queuing along the M40. Technically still the A40, but you know, A40, M40. Stranded vehicle, slow. There we go, there's a stranded vehicle. That's what we're being held up in. Still, at least the sun's out. It's just poking through behind the trees there, which is nice. Oh Jesus, well, it's going to be a fun day. I got loaded early as well. That's the most annoying thing. You know, the Lord giveth in one hand, taketh away with the other. I thought, lovely, we're loaded nice and early. Get up the road early, get ahead of my day. No, not going to happen. Oh well, right. It is what it is. Oh, we've got a broken down lorry in lane 1. This is the fun part now. Who's going to let me over? Because they've shut 2 lanes. Someone let the lorry over. No? Yes? Anyone? Thanking you very much. Come on. Either way, we're nearly through it. Always a positive. Should we say it? Should we do the should we say it? You can't park there, mate. I don't know what, I think he might have broken down. I don't know. Anyway, the good news is we're through it. That's cost me 20 minutes, nearly half an hour, 25 minutes. But we're on the road again. We are moving. We have speed. Put the lorry in power mode, it does help, especially when we're loaded. So we've arrived at the power station. It's a little bit busy, not gonna lie. Hopefully it won't hold us up too long and we'll be in, out and gone in no time. That's the plan anyway, but we will see. So we are going in here. There's not a lot of room in there, but we'll make it happen. Pretty straightforward reverse, this one. Just swing round over here, line yourself up, I like to put my weight transfer in just because it makes my steering a little bit lighter, and then just back her on in. It's a bit hard to see now because it goes a bit dark. Hang on, I can't actually see where I am until you get in. Ah, right, we're in. Now I'm going to do, open the back doors and go and tip. There we have it. One tip to load. Still got a little bit sat on the back here. Let's give it a yank. That usually gets it. There we go, job's a good one. Ah, right. Push the clean sweep back. Blow the doors off and we're away. Dust. This is my favourite part. Get the arms. Turn it on. And that is job done. Do the nets up and then we're gone. Right, let's get out of here. Well, as I've been sat in it pretty much all day, let's talk traffic. I've finally got a bit of a good run ahead of me, but I've just spent all morning sitting in traffic. Whatever road I've used, whatever motorway I've used, no matter what way I've tried to go, I'm sat in traffic. Now, it is unfortunately just part of the job. Can't be avoided. It comes with the territory, you know. Saying I want to be a lorry driver, but I don't want to sit in any traffic is a bit like saying I want to work in retail, but I don't want to serve any customers. Or yeah, sure, I want to be a hairdresser, but I don't actually want to cut any hair. I just want to do the sweeping up bit, you know. Being a butcher and saying, yeah, but I don't actually want to touch any meat. Doesn't really work, does it? It's just, annoyingly, traffic just comes with driving. Like, if you don't like traffic and you don't want to sit in traffic, then maybe this career path is not for you, because you do see a lot of it. The worst part is, right, in this country we have a habit of just rubbernecking at everything. Like, how many times can you see a broken down Ford Fiesta on the hard shoulder and still be amazed by it? The amount of times I'm sitting there crawling along watching the drive time just tick away as everyone's necks rip round to the left onto the hard shoulder, and what do we see? We see a broken down Ford Fiesta, or you see a transit van that's lost a wing mirror, and it's like, really? I've queued for 20 minutes for this. I wouldn't mind if it was something interesting, like, I don't know, like, I don't know, like something's exploded, or, you know, something rolled over and caught fire. Obviously I hope everyone's alright. I don't want anyone to be injured or hurt, but if you're going to stare at something, my point is, you're going to stare at something, at least make it worth staring at. You know, broken down Ford Fiesta doesn't interest me. I've seen it a million times. Just keep going, keep your foot down, and let's get out of here. I've gone off on a tangent again. Worst part about traffic is it just eats your drive time up, and it just ruins your day. Like, I'm going up the tip now, and I had to stop for a break earlier than what I wanted to. I normally get right up towards the tip and then I have a break. But today I had to stop on the M1 because the traffic was just a nightmare. Now, with the time I had left, I had about 34 minutes left. It possibly would have just got me up there, but the thing with driving is, right, you can push your drive time to the very last minute, which I have done on many occasions, but you get stressed up, stressed out, you get worked up, like, you start chewing at your steering wheel, panicking. Just have my steering wheel re-trimmed. I don't want to chew it, you know. It's nice now, it's got no holes in it. Side note as well, not an ad by the way, need to say this, but trimmed my car, little picture here or here, whichever side it goes, who did my steering wheel. Man very kindly spoke to me and he said, if you drop me a message, use my name, say you've seen it in one of my videos, and you get 10% off. You are welcome. Yeah, traffic, man. So sometimes you're better off just stopping early and having a break. It's just easier to have your break, reset your clock, reset yourself, go again, and get back on the road, rather than get yourself all worked up and stressed out, racing against the clock to get where you're going. I've got plenty of time now to get my day done. I'm going to tip this one, probably going to do another one, back up the tip, back to the yard now, won't need another break for the rest of the day. So we are set, we are ready to roll. Let's go get it. Fun fact of the day, this is the roundabout I broke down on a couple of weeks ago. However, we're not breaking down today. Woo! Well, don't want to jinx it. We haven't broken down there today. I got towed to about here. I had to pull up here and then the traffic could get past, but oh, I caused them traffic. It's not a good day, that. Not a good day. And here we are at the tip. No queue either. That is a positive. Well, there's one on the weighbridge, which is quite handy because while we're waiting for him, I'll show you some of the pre-flight checks, as I like to call them. So, first thing we do is raise the air up, front and back. This lorry's on full air, so front up, back up. Then we put in the weight transfer, turn off the traction control, put her into manual drive, and of course, flick on the beacons. Obviously I'm going to do that once I get onto the weighbridge, I mean, I can do it here, I suppose. It doesn't really matter too much, but... Charge! Okay, on to the tip we go. So, my air's up. I go for about 140 on the front, 75, 80 on the back, just so you get the ground clearance. Third gear, manual. Weight transfer's on. If you don't know, weight transfer basically distributes the weight over my drive axle so I get maximum traction, stops me from spinning. Now, to be fair, it's bone dry on here at the moment, so normally what I would be doing about here is putting in my diff lock, but it's bone dry. It's not wet, it's not slippery. It's not slippery, it's not wet, so we don't need it. And we're going up a hill, but if you just keep your foot down, you don't need to rev it too hard, she will just pull herself up. Don't need to be too aggressive. It's quite bumpy on here, as you've worked out. And we are going over there. Right, lovely, yeah, I see. Thank you. It is bumpy. Should really do my window up because all the dust is coming in. Right, now we flick the diff lock in. Where's the two machines? There we go. And that is us tipping. Really easy to tip a load. This is your PTO. You flick that switch in, you build your revs up here on the dashboard. The higher you build your revs up, the quicker the load tips out. Not gonna lie, I have started filming this at the right time because it's very dry up here at the moment, and I'm not getting stuck. So I actually look quite good at the job for a change. Normally I come up here, sink, and then a dozer has to come and drag me and save me. But today that is not the case. Just sit here and tip away. Right. Ooh, another thing, I'm getting good at this. So put your scales on, it counts down how much is left in the back. Once this gets down to below 10, you take your weight transfer off, you lift up your tag axle. That's now going to tell me that my tag's up or going up. And now with my tag up, in theory, you don't get stuck. With the tag down when you're empty, it just causes drag. And if it is wet, you just spin. So you drop your tag down, raise your tag up, just zip across the tip. You are welcome. I'm being very informative today. I feel like I'm doing like a documentary show on National Geographic or something. And that is us tipped. Right, so what we want to do now is head over to the clean out zone, or the safe zone as it's called, where we will do up our back doors, check the tyres, and then we will head out the tip, and that is us done. Now we need gloves, and this is where this bad boy comes into play. My trusty bit of rebar. Bit of rebar, put it between the drive tyres, run it down, and we just check for any bricks. If it goes straight through, you know you ain't got any bricks. Bricks get stuck between your tyres, they get hot, they cause damage, you have a blowout. You don't want them, not ideal. And then while you're at it, just have a quick look under your lorry, make sure you've not picked up any debris. Put that back into neutral, that's my tipping handle. Check all my tyres. They all look good. They all look good. Do my back doors up. And we're away. Push it back against the headboard. You don't necessarily have to do that. A sharp dab of the brakes usually sends it back, but if I get in and do it myself, I know it's there, I know it isn't going to move. Peace of mind, basically. Yeah, we'll let him go. And that is us tipped. One load up onto the landfill, probably taking about 20-25 minutes. Happy days. Right, let's get out of here. We timed that right. It would appear the heavens have opened. If you don't know what film that's from, we can't be friends. One of the best films ever made, in my opinion. Anyway, it's 5:30 in the evening. I am back. I am done. I am finished for the day. About 13 hours, so not a bad little shift actually. I hope you enjoyed having a little nosy up on the landfill, having a little look at what we do, how we do it, how we get around. If you did, you know, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff there. If you didn't, well, I'm sorry you wasted your time. I'm sorry I wasted your time, and I will endeavour to do better. Maybe. Maybe not. Jesus, it's hacking it down. Right, I'm going home. I say home, I'm going to go and pick my missus up from work, and then I'm going home. Might let the rain stop a little bit first, I'm not going to lie to you. Don't fancy getting wet. Don't fancy it. Yeah, not a bad day. Apart from sitting in traffic everywhere I've been, ironically, the only place I actually didn't sit in traffic was driving back to the yard. But that's where you don't want to get stuck in traffic. You just want to clean sweep home, you know, just get on the M1 and fly. And to be fair, we did. So listen, I hope you're all good. I hope you're all well. Again, like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff there, and I'll see you on the next one.